This is Keith Helwig from Cops Corrections Videos. In my last video, I made the statement that if you're in this business for the money, you're in the wrong business. When it comes right down to it, we're all in this business for the money. We're all in this business to support our families, to get a decent pay, to make a decent life for our families. Now, I wasn't saying that you shouldn't be in it for the money. Of course we're in it for the money, or we wouldn't be doing it at all. Nobody's going to do this out of their own volition and not make something, not make a living. Now, I've been doing this for 4 decades now, and I made a good living. I'm not rich by any means, but my house is paid off. Student loans, all the things of the past are all paid off. And I was able to raise a family. I was able to raise 2 kids, and, things went well. Was the pay what I wanted it to be? No, I always wish the pay was higher. Everybody wishes the pay was higher. No matter what area of the country you work in, you always wish your pay was higher. In New Jersey and California, I think I have the highest paid correctional officers in the country. Now, if you ask them, they'd want their pay to be higher. Then you've got places like West Virginia or Mississippi where they're lucky if they make $10 an hour, and they want their pay to be higher. One thing we have to take a look at, though, is the cost of living in each area. I recall a couple of years ago I was talking to an individual who works in the New Jersey prison system. And this is when I was still working as a captain for the Wisconsin system. And we got to comparing pay, and he was telling me that the average sergeant in New Jersey makes roughly $85,000 a year. Now, I told him that as a captain, I didn't make $85,000 a year. And he asked me, how do you live on that? And I said, well, let me ask you a question. In Wisconsin, if I had $500,000 to spend on a home, I could build a 3,000 square foot home on 2 acres with a man-made pond. I said, what does that get you in New Jersey? He said, well, I paid $275,000 for a 1,200 square foot condo. So you know what? Pay is irrelevant when it comes to the area that you're living in. When I posted the job posting for officers in Wisconsin, and the starting pay was, I think, $18 an hour, and then up to $20 an hour after a year, whatever it was. That's actually pretty decent pay for this area. There are people in other states, such as West Virginia and Mississippi, who will never make $20 an hour. It's just not there for them. But then again, is their cost of living is their pay based on their cost of living? Now, I think law enforcement, whether in the prisons or on the streets, is vastly underpaid everywhere. If I worked in New Jersey as a police officer or New York as a police officer, I'd sure want to be paid a hell of a lot more than I get paid working as a cop in a small rural town in Wisconsin. Not that I'm complaining about the pay that I get. I get paid pretty decent, so I'm not complaining about it. But when it comes down to it, we're all in it for the money. We just need to realize we're never going to get rich on this job. Most of us took this job to make a difference. And I think regardless of the pay, we can make a difference. So whether you're making $10 an hour or $40 an hour, just go out today and make a difference. This is Keith Helwig from Cops Corrections Videos. If you like my videos, please hit the red subscribe button. Until next time, stay safe and watch your back.